some of the younger riders and the maybe less experienced riders.
So lap 2, Sailing Del Carmen Alvarado here. Alpecin Fenix just comes through to the front. Fem van Empel just slots in on the wheel. Inge van der Heide, who got that great start, comes through. So does Lucinda Brand. So here on lap 2, just over 10 minutes of racing. Fem van Empel battles back here to Inge van der Heide, who clearly is on good form here in Meulebeke today. And this course, they made a few changes to the course. The municipality here have added some features onto the course.
Bezig is, maar ook Lucinda is goed, dus het gaat heel spannend zijn. Zeker vandaag op deze omloop zal het denk ik tot diep in de finale wel te doen zijn. Ja.
Fem neemt heel veel initiatief, ze rijdt op kop. Is dat verstandig?
Goed, ja, op deze omloop is het veel draaien en keren, dus dit maakt niet echt uit. Je hebt echt voordeel om in het wiel te gaan zitten, dus je mag voorop rijden, je eigen lijn rijden, dus dat is niet echt een probleem. Nee.
Ik heb Lucinda getipt als overwinnaar, dus misschien dat ik mijn €5 terug ga winnen straks. Bedankt.
Wie weet, ik zeg op Van Empel.
From Jürgen Meulebeke there. So we are now on lap 3. So we go back up to our leading group, still being led here by Inge.
Rest of the season, she's definitely on for her best season ever, I think.
Be good to see, and the leading duo, they're just lapping, just catching up some riders in front of her.
Sorry. Ja, ik heb Sven Nijs. Sven, Lucinda is op dit moment initiatief aan het nemen. Zit de afspraak?
Ik denk wel dat dat haar manier van koersen is, om de koers ook hard te maken. Haar eigen lijnen nu te gaan kiezen. En je weet in principe dat Fem net iets explosiever is, jonger is. En daardoor moet je denk ik ook wel een tempo gaan opleggen dat de explosiviteit wat mindert. Maar is dat voldoende, dat weten we niet. Ik denk dat de zandbak gaat gewoon cruciaal zijn. Die ligt heel kort bij de finish. En als je daar de laatste ronde echt kan doortrekken, dan kan je een verschil maken.
Het lijkt me niet ideaal voor Lucinda om de hele wedstrijd op kop te blijven rijden.
Nee, dat klopt. Maar om iedere keer het spel van Fem te gaan spelen en stilvallen, versnellen en zo verder, dat moet je ook niet laten gebeuren. Dus je ziet dat Lucinda een inspanning geleverd heeft. En je kan ook direct verschil maken samen met Fem. Dus dat zijn de twee besten in koers. Maar het komt nu wel terug. Dat is ook een teken dat Lucinda ook wel zoiets heeft van ja, een hele koers ga ik dit ook niet blijven doen.
Is er naast de zandbak nog een andere plek waar Lucinda het verschil kan gaan maken?
Maar het is wel een technische cross. Hè. Hier en daar een schuiver is heel snel gemaakt. Zeker als het tempo nog wat de hoogte ingaat. Maar ik denk toch dat je, als je de koers goed leest, dat dit echt de cruciale fase zal zijn. Ze zijn aan elkaar gewaagd. Als je daar echt als eerste kan indraaien en echt de lijn kan doortrekken en eruit komen met een paar meter voorsprong, dan denk ik dat het binnen is.
Dankjewel.
Sven Nijs, as our group just comes back together here with Alvarado, Brandt, Van Empel, Betsema and Inge van der Heide. Did you pick any points out from Sven there?
Yeah, I was just talking about the different styles of riders between Fem van Empel and Lucinda Brand, thinking that those two are the strongest in the race. He thinks that Lucinda has to really put Van Empel under pressure for longer times because Van Empel is more explosive, but it's going to come down to that sandpit is what Sven thought.
Young and explosive, I think we picked that. So it's good to, and very technical cross as well as they go through the sand. Great close-up of that. We see that we'll see how the race goes on, Jens, in terms of that. There's that little kink just as you come in that 180 turn that comes in off the grass and back onto the track at the end. And we kind of see the damage that she's doing. And the answer is quite a lot. So Denise Betsema and Lucinda Brand have to potentially back Fem van Empel.
Yeah, but we'll see the gap when we cross the finish line, the exact gap. But, of course, team tactics might come into play now because Denise Betsema, of course, teammate of Fem van Empel at Paulshuis Bingo. The problem is Van Empel leaving the team, a bit of a conflict with that team. She wanted to leave earlier to go to Jumbo-Visma, but yeah, wasn't quite able to as the gap, we see 11 seconds. It's a huge gap in one sound section.
11 seconds. Yeah. So Lucinda Brand coming. Van Empel here, so lap 5 of 6. We've definitely got a battle on our hands today at the end of this one. So if you're just joining us, we are here in the Cyclocross in Meulebeke, the elite women's race, 2.7 kilometre course, and it really has set things up beautifully today, the exact cross series. So no general classification to speak of in this one, but always gives us some great events, and it always sets us up nicely for the season. And Fem van Empel had a phenomenal start to the cross season, as now gets back, and Denise Betsema in the background here. So we'll see how this plays out. So we thought that Fem van Empel was riding clear to victory, had a bit of a tumble on the previous lap, just managed to hold it up, just slid out on the back again, and you know, in these final couple of laps, and that endurance for the European champion just to catch his toe as well, just like Denise Betsema did in the past. But this again, this is a skill, this is the experience of Lucinda Brandt.
This is interesting. Van Empel not really, I don't know if she made a bit of an error at the start there, but she's not even trying to ride it this time. So
the two Pauwels bingo riders want to try and play the team tactics here, and Denise Betsema, you can see hands on the brake lever hoods, just powering back up to her teammate and Lucinda Brandt ahead. So we're coming round at the end of this lap when we will get the bell. So 6 laps in and away, riding clear to victory. But this is the sort of racing that we love, a little bit more open, lots to play for.
Yeah, it's great to see, and it's especially interesting to see how the women from Pauwels are going to play this, because 2 of them, it's only one of Lucinda Brandt, and of course there is something to be done, but of course Betsema has already shown that she's maybe not really got the legs to win this race. But then she could still be used to, I think Fem van Empel was trying to indicate that she might want to attack, but Betsema is not doing it at the moment.
So Fem van Empel just looking back for a teammate, looking for a little bit of a chat as we go through the bell. We're on to lap 6, and Fem van Empel makes an attack. As Inge van der Heide, the rider that kicked things off, comes through. So Van Empel hits the bridge, Brandt comes past. That was quite interesting in terms of Denise Betsema not coming alongside Fem van Empel when she clearly looked like she wanted to have potentially a little chat there to see what the tactics that they could play in on this final lap.
She's got the acceleration to do it, but she still has to come around Lucinda Brandt at some point, because we're getting quite close to the finish line now.
We are, and you can see Denise Betsema on that section as she did a previous lap, just trying to get back up to the duo at the head of the race. But we're now not far away now from exiting onto the track, and Denise Betsema gets back on here. Will she take a flyer and go straight past? The answer is no. Fem van Empel now makes a move around the outside and manages to get over the top now of Lucinda Brandt. So clearly wanting to try and lead now onto the track.
Yeah, there's only 25 seconds of racing left to go. There's just this one turn, and Fem van Empel's leading. I think she can be confident, but Brandt is definitely going to try and come around now.
Onto the track, Van Empel on the front, looks across now at Lucinda Brandt, who shifts the hands down onto the drops, finds her way, fights her way onto the front. Lucinda Brandt wants to lead this one out. Betsema on the back. Lucinda Brandt now kicks, but look at Fem van Empel still seated. We'll just try and find the gear as it straightens out. So Lucinda Brandt at the front. Is Brandt going to take it? Lucinda Brandt takes it. Claps there from Fem van Empel. Betsema takes third. And as you said, Jens, you wanted to lead from the front there, and Lucinda Brandt